Switched over for the UFC. We'll keep an eye on the football game, but I'm not missing these fights tonight. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, I don't fuck around, dude. If it was one of my football teams playing, I would, but I'm over it. All right, I'm going to go get a drink. I'm going to get some grub. I'll be right back. Please hit the like button, guys. My boy Talbot got fucking destroyed. He didn't look into it at all tonight. I don't know if he had a tough weight cut or he got exposed or what, but he fought a grown man and it showed. Definitely showed tonight. That's the first time he's lost a round, let alone fucking look like that. UFC. All right, I'll be right back. Main card will be getting started in a minute. Please feel free to chat. Feel free to hit me up. Any questions you want to ask? You want to talk shit? We can have fun. Got a poll question. Please hit the like button. I'll be right back. No, I think that's crazy. I think that's crazy too. I think he was like plus 1100 against Sarukian. It was something stupid, or 900, fucking 800. It could be. Holland could win. The Marab fight could go either way. I think Marab might even be an underdog as the champion, which is crazy. If I'm not mistaken, I think he is. I got Islam at minus, 1,200 now. Yep. Oh, Divas Valy is, Uma, negative 258 over Marab. Yuri's a dog against Hill, too. I'm surprised about that. I know Yuri hasn't looked great lately. His last fight wasn't great, and then he got a slow start against Rakic, but looked good and finished him. I'm surprised he's an underdog. I don't like Jamal Hill. I want to see Jamal Hill get stotched tonight. Jamal Hill and fucking Kevin Holland been bugging the fuck out of me lately. I think Almeida will take out Spivak, and I think Dera should beat Holland, but you never fucking know with Holland. Kevin Holland, you never freaking know. He's probably the most annoying fighter to follow. What up, King Live? Command is 31. Lions 21. Lions got the ball back. That game ain't over yet either. We'll keep an eye on it. But I can't miss out on this UFC card tonight. I'm a bigger UFC fan than football. UFC is starting to become I don't know, King Live. I know I got to go live on one or the other. I know if I set it up on my computer, I have to go live on my computer. If I set it up on my phone, I have to go live on my phone. Whatever device you set it up on, you should have to use that device. You're welcome. Well, you can go live on both if you watch your stream yourself. If you're using both. But the one of them is going to be delayed. I think the Kevin Holland fight's up next. I believe. Peyton Talbot shit the bed. Yep, Kevin Holland's up. Then Almeida. Then Yuri, Marab, and Islam. Fucking Kevin Holland. You guys see Kevin Holland talking shit to Rampage on the Jackson podcast? He looked kind of like an asshole. They both kind of were assholes, actually. But everyone knows that Rampage is a ball buster. And I don't think Kevin Holland really knew that, and he wasn't with busting balls. Yeah, that shit, yeah. That's exactly right, one of them. Weirdo. Like, I don't know. I think they both kind of were acting like dicks towards each other. But I think Rampage was just trying to play with them. I don't know. I could see it both ways. But he's been annoying a little bit lately. He don't care about the belt. He's just doing his thing. I think it's his way to cope. Same thing with Jamal Hill. Talking all that shit to fucking every time he runs into Pereira. Or he's always talking shit to Pereira. They run into each other at the gym. And fucking Pereira throws the gloves at him. Come on, let's spa. And Hill don't want to do it. I've had enough of Jamal Hill. For sure. With his bullshit. There we go. Renier de Ridder. Out of the Netherlands. Walking to the ring. He's a slight favorite in this fight. He looks a lot bigger than he did at weigh-in. Holy shit. He looks way bigger than he did at weigh-in. He's a former one championship middleweight and light heavyweight champion. Got a ton of submissions, couple knockouts. He finished a lot of his fights. Renner de Ridder. RDR. He bit Rob Van Dam. Wanna be a baller, shot caller. What's this idiot going to the ring listening to?
Has arrived for Kevin Holland, 24th UFC appearance overall. He has aspirations of becoming Mega the first fighter to 50 UFC appearances. He is one of one. He made his UFC debut in this market, and his fan base has been swelling ever since.
It certainly has. He wants to reach 50 fights, but he also...
Kevin Holland back home. Just all you got to do is refresh it, Jet. If you refresh it, it should work. And if you're not using Stream East, I'm using the other one I told you. Try out that TV app. One of my buddies told me about that one. That one works pretty good too. Hey, what do you want for nothing? When you hit the lottery, don't forget about me, dude. No, I'm kidding. Kinda. You hit a big one, you let me know. You come up about 100 million, please let me know. Here's Kevin Holland talking that shit. Never going to know what you're going to get with Holland. Holland, not a great wrestler. Does have some jiu-jitsu background. I heard Dera's got a little bit of everything. I heard Dera can wrestle a bit. Ditto, Jet.
From the Intuit Dome in Los Angeles, California.
Kevin Holland back in Cali. Going back to Cali. If I hit the lottery, I would make one big podcast house with all the people on this channel that I was cool with. I take like 5 or 6 of my favorite people that supported me. Anytime you guys want to come hang out or you need a place so you want to hang and do podcasts, I'd buy one big piece of property and just make it a fucking complete podcastville. You could do a ton of shit and you still make money and have fun. Oh man. I got a weird feeling fucking Kevin Holland might pull this off. I didn't take Kevin Holland, but every time I take Kevin Holland, he fucks me. Every time. So I don't take him too much anymore. Like, he looked like shit against Michael Venom Page, too. Even though that last fight he pulled off. Never bet on a Kevin Holland fight. Fuck no. Here we go, right away. Taken down, but he's got his jiu-jitsu, see? His jiu-jitsu's been getting better. That's how he got that sneaky fucking win the last fight. And he's throwing them fucking 6 to 12 elbows. Nasty. Oh, this is trouble. Dera just better get out of there because it's not a good position. Unless he's going to smash him on his fucking head. Never bet on again for real. Oh, he's got him. He's got him in his guard. Dera finally got him under control. I don't think Holland's going to have much success getting Dera off of him tonight. He might cut him with some elbows or something, but I think Dera might have some success And Kevin Holland's God. See, that's dangerous. Holland's big, man. He'll knock you out from there with his feet. Oh, he's got him. He's postured up. Pretty good defense by Holland, but if this guy wants to, he might pick him up and fucking break his neck. Oh, big elbow. Holland fighting like a motherfucker, though. He's landing shots. I don't know how much damage they're doing. Big elbow. Those elbows are going to start to hurt because he's taking his time and just dropping them. Like, here we go. Posture up. I'm going to drop 200 pounds on you. Bang. Here comes another one. Watch. Holland in close guard again. Here comes one of those big elbows soon. Couple big shots. They're starting to get through a little bit. Holland's got to do something. The ref's not going to let him just sit down there and take punishment forever. Oh, he's got his back. He's a little high, though. He's got to slide back. There you go. He's too high. He's going to go over the top. He's fucked up. He's in a really bad position, actually. I'll be surprised if he can pull something off with Holland from this position. Trying to flatten him out. This is funky. Funky, nasty. Oh, nice job by Dera. That was beautiful. Wow. Nice roll. Now he's got his back. He's got him in a body triangle. He's got a fucking arm underneath the chin. This could be none-night. There's only a minute 31 to go. I think he just tapped him. Dera laughing. Holland tried his ass off, but I didn't even see him tap. Holland went for that armbar early on that takedown attempt. And he dropped some elbows and shit, but oh, nice little jab. I didn't see that. I thought he just shot. I think when he went down originally, I think Holland tried to get him in a triangle, in a head triangle. And Dera got through it. Oh, there's the tap. All right. I heard they got a tap too. I heard if they end up like going out or if you get knocked out or you get choked out, they make you take more time off. So if you're trying to make more money and trying to fight a lot, like Kevin Holland usually does, you're better off tapping out. Or having your coach throw the towel in or whatever. Because when you lose consciousness, they make the athletic committee, I think, makes you take an extra couple weeks off, if not a month. That was easy work. I'm surprised he was able to roll Holland from that funky side position. That was well done.
It's true. No, it's not that hard to name. It's not that bad. Most Americans struggle a lot. I'm very happy with this win. Thank you for Kevin for stepping up. Give me a top 5 guy now, man. Come on.
Right here, this had to be exactly
exactly what your game plan was coming in tonight.
This was about the plan, yeah. I did a lot of work with Henry at Killcliff and working all aspects of the game, but the main goal is always choking.
He's finished 17 and 19 of his wins. That's impressive. Kevin Holland, don't know how to sprawl. Tried to get that head triangle in. Dera already had his arm underneath. It wasn't going to work. Body triangle. Gets the arm underneath, locks it in. Good night, Irene. That shit was pretty much textbook. Rear naked choke, man. Pretty tough fucking hold to get out of. That seemed pretty easy for him. And even when Holland was throwing a lot of shit from the bottom, Dera just stayed composed, waited with heavy elbows, made sure they landed. You can tell he's probably a very smart fighter. It's the first time I really watched him. But you can tell he knows what the fuck he's talking about. Well, he knows what the fuck he's doing, excuse me. Anthony Kiedis. Tim Comerford. Uriah Faber. The Iceman. Double fuck yous. I fucking love Chuck Liddell. I miss Chuck Liddell so much. When he was on his run, was he fun to watch or what? He gets so fucking psyched after knocking people's heads off. He was like Stone Cold the fucking UFC. He really was. I was so mad that he came back and lost to fucking Tito in that bullshit fucking match they had a few years ago. What are you doing, Chuck? I can't stand Tito Ortiz, so regardless. Tito's like walking CTE. Fucking idiot. I'll never forget Tito getting his balls busted by fucking what's his name? When he was married to the porn star. When Chael Sonnen fucking punked him off. That shit was fucking hilarious. Yeah, not the only thing, she sucks. Or whatever he said. Fucking Lions. Down 3, 4th and 2 for the Redskins. Oh, it fucking buffered. Another first down for Washington. Wow. What fight's up next? Jalton Almeida versus Sergey Spivak. Almeida's looked pretty good in his last few fights. I took Almeida. Lions are in trouble, man. Washington scores a touchdown here. They're going to go back up double digits. Oof. Poor Tony Ferguson. Oh, what about Tony Ferguson, man? Fucking, it's so weird how MMA works. Like, guys just fall off out of nowhere. Tony Ferguson was fucking unstoppable until he lost that fucking fight against, I think it was against Gaethje. Once he lost that fight against Gaethje, and it was during COVID, it fucking, man, he went to shit. He never got to fight Khabib because he tripped over that stupid friggin' cord. I feel bad for Tony Ferguson, man. I wish he had a better end to his career. Because he fought so hard for that company. Come on. Enough bullshitting. Taking forever. I could even care less about this next fight. I want to get to the last 3 fights of the night. Sorry, not sorry. I want to watch Yuri Hill. I want Divas Valy Nurmagomedov. And I want Makachev Moicano. ASAP. Kevin Holland, another dud. I don't care about the championship, man. I just like to act like a fucking idiot. And it's too bad because he does good shit. He's like a fucking superhero. He saves people from fucking all kinds of horrible shit. Like, literally. He saved like 2 people from fucking criminals doing bad shit to him. But the way he fucking acts sometimes, ugh. And the way he performs. Fucking Washington going in. Touchdown, Washington. Wow. I told people that the fucking Lions was suspect all year long. I said that their injuries would catch up to him, and their fourth down shit would come up to and catch up to him. Wow, 13:30 to go. Lions in trouble. Let's get back to the UFC. Sergey Spivak fighting Almeida. I believe Spivak's the underdog. He's a big dude. He looks way taller than Almeida, if I'm not mistaken. Almeida's been fighting pretty good lately. I got Almeida too on him. He's been hot. His stand-up's really coming around too. His last fight, he looked really good. He's got to be on a couple fight win streak. I know he's at least on like 3 fights. I watched him. I think I watched his last 3 performances. He did it pretty easily. I know I won money on one of them. Malhadadinho. Almeida's taller than he looks. But that dude looked pretty big. Coming into the ring. I could be wrong. Almeida always comes in shape. Dude's a fucking specimen. And the last time I watched him fight, he's throwing to hurt people. You can see sometimes when fighters start to get it. LA, yeah. It's taking place in LA. You can tell when some of these guys start to get it. You can tell how they throw their punches, man. Like they finally like they figured it out. They're in there to fucking destroy. And he's looked like that his last time out. He's throwing with bad intentions. I think where they're having it, it's not far from I think where they're having the fights, it's not near the wildfires like people think. Like they're close, but they're not really close to where they're a threat. That's what Dana said in the press conference. I don't know if he's full of shit, but he said they weren't a threat to really move the fight. I don't know California at all. I know it's fucking huge. I know some of the Bay Area. I think the Bay Area is like Oakland, San Francisco, I think. I don't know if Sacramento's part of it or San Diego. I think Sacramento might be. I think the Bay Area is more like Oakland and San Fran. Inglewood's, I think, on the outskirts of LA, if I'm not mistaken. I started to think it was getting a little scripted too, Nick. I'm not sure. Sergei Spivak from the Republic of Moldova. Let's check out our poll. Will Islam beat Moicano? 55% say yes, 45% say no. Close poll. A lot of people like Moicano. I see why people like him. He's got balls. He's fun to listen to on the mic. Yeah, that's why I didn't cover any of it yet. That's why I didn't cover much of it. That's why I haven't been covering news lately. And then you're going to hear a bunch of lefties make excuses about shit and deny that they're the people they vote for continue to fuck everything up. Monday can't come fast enough, dude. Monday I'm covering the inauguration. I will be watching that live stream. Yes, Spivak has a little bit of a height advantage, but not as much as I thought he did. And the reach is probably close. Almeida throws fucking hard. And Almeida's got jiu-jitsu. Yeah, I would be. That's why I didn't do it. Because I'd be talking so much shit. And I'd be so heartless and honest that I'd get fucking booted. People would report the shit out of me. I feel bad for the people, but they vote the same fucking way. Over and over and over. Wow, Almeida gets taken down. Almeida can do something from the bottom, though. His jiu-jitsu is slept on. But Spivak's a big dude. They're both big guys. And Spivak's got him in a bad spot. He's got him pretty much up against the cage. Good defense by Almeida. Oh, a couple elbows get through for the big man out of Moldova. Starting to drop elbows. Oof. Yeah, he's got him up against the fence. He's got to get out of here. Good job to get close so nothing can land. But he's got to get up. He's definitely got to get up. Looks like he busted his mouth open. Oh, Almeida. Nice. He swept him. See, Almeida's jiu-jitsu is good. Almeida's jiu-jitsu is good. I told you guys. 1M knows. And he's pissed off. He took a couple shots on the bottom. Now it's his turn. He's in half guard. Already flattening him out. He's going to try and choke him out right here. He might get it. Almost had an anaconda choke. Now he's taking his back. He's going to get a hook in right away. He's a little bit high. A little bit high. Good job by Spivak with the wrist. Almeida's got his arm, though. Oh, he took his back. He wanted to play the wrist control game, and Almeida just rolled with him. He's got him in a body, pretty much a body triangle. Not quite, but he's got him in his guard from behind. Almeida might put him to sleep in the next minute 20. Wow. Oh, nice job by Spivak to get loose. And here come the hammer fists. Trying to rain down some shots. Lands a couple. Both guys each have a reversal. Woof. Nice job by Almeida to get up. And we're standing again. Oh, hit him with a big right and an uppercut. Here we go. This might be the beginning of the end. Almeida hurt him. He's covering up. He's going to take him down. Nice job by Almeida. 28 seconds. He might finish him. Spivak trying to make it out of the round. I don't think they're going to let this one go much longer. These guys throw hard. Almeida flattens him out, dropping bombs. 8 seconds to go. They call the fight. Almeida wins. 5 seconds to go in round one. Almeida's got good jiu-jitsu. He's got knockout power. Me and 1M tried to tell you guys. To everyone that calls me a casual, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Hey, Jet, my picks might come to fruition. It's kind of setting up good for me. I took Eagles, Kansas City in the Super Bowl. Looks like it might happen. I mean, the Eagles still got to take care of business. And then you got to worry about next week. But I had Detroit losing in the NFC final, NFC championship. I don't care if they make it there or not, as long as the Eagles make it. As long as I get the Super Bowl right, I'll be happy. A lot of people took Detroit all the way to the Super Bowl. A lot. What's up, you guys? Please like, share, subscribe. Big win for the Brazilian brawler. Beat the shit out of Spivak. Very impressive victory for Jalton Almeida. He was in trouble throughout the match, too. What up, Don? He was in some trouble throughout the match. But his jiu-jitsu got him out of it. Oh, I think Washington just got in again. They did. Nice. Bye-bye, Detroit. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love watching, like, top seeds go down. I do. I really like watching underdogs win. Usually. I had Detroit losing next week, but I'll take it this week. I had people get so mad with me. What are you talking about? Detroit's going to kill everybody. I said, whoa. They got a lot of injuries, man. They run a lot of risky plays. They go for a lot of fourth downs. They play indoors. They're going to run against a team that got as much speed as them, possibly, and it'll come back to bite them. Detroit fans got to be sick. Detroit Lions fans got to be fucking sick tonight. Oh, my God. What a fucking catastrophe. We got Yuri Prachka, Jamal Hill coming up in a few minutes. Followed by the champ, Marab Divas Valy against Umar Nurmagomedov. And then your main lightweight title bout, fight of the night. Main event. Champ Islam Makachev against Renato Moicano. Money Moicano been on a roll. Makachev was supposed to fight Armin Sarukian. He had a late back injury just before the fight. And Moicano was supposed to fight Benil Darush. And came in on weight to fill in case something happened. And sure as shit, it did. And Renato Moicano expecting another baby very soon. Has all the motivation in the world to win this belt tonight. He keeps saying he can't afford to lose. We'll see. UFC 312. What up, Don? Strickland Duplessis, too. Zhang Weili will fight Tatiana Suarez that night. Justin Topper versus Taliesin Texera. Jimmy Crute versus Rodolfo Bellato. Jake Matthews versus Francisco Prado. That'll be at Kudos Bank Arena. I don't know where the fuck that is. I think it's probably in South Africa or somewhere. They got to get some better fights on that card. I would like to see some better fights on that card. I'm sure they're trying to push the sport and get some local guys coming up from new areas. I get it. But I can't justify spending $70 on that fucking card. UFC 313, Alex Pereira is going to fight Magomed Ankalaev. That could be interesting. That could be very interesting. If Ankalaev wrestles him, it could be problems. But Pereira just continues to knock everyone and their mother the fuck out. And I can't believe it. Like, usually your wrestling gets exposed. And they still haven't really exposed his wrestling. Justin Gaethje going to fight Dan Hooker at UFC 313. Dan Hooker looked really good in his last fight. He's another guy that it's crazy. You're like, how is this guy not a champion? He's had a pretty good career, man. He's talented. He's tough. He can do everything. He can brawl. Same thing when I look at Cody Sandhagen. Cody Sandhagen drives me nuts. How is Cody Sandhagen not a fucking champion? Sometimes you watch him fight and you're like, he's a ninja. The guy's unbeatable. Then you watch him when he finally gets a big fight and he shells up. It's so weird. Cody Sandhagen drives me absolutely crazy because he's ultra talented. He's got all the tools. And he just falls short. Light heavyweight rankings, the champion Alex Pereira, number one contender Magomed Ankalaev. They'll be fighting at 313. Yuri Prohaska and Jamal Hill fighting tonight. The 2 and 3 fighters, and then you got the big Polak and someone else at 5 and 6. Jan Blachowicz hasn't fought in a while. I wonder what's going on with him. I don't know if he was injured or taking some time off. Who you guys got? You got Yeri or do you got Jamal? Prachka or Hill? I took Yeri. I hope I don't regret it. Sometimes he don't show up either. I got Yeri too. I don't like Hill. I think Hill makes a lot of fucking excuses. I think if Pereira never went up in weight, Yeri would be a champ. I think. But it's hard to say. I mean, you got Hill had the belt and lost it, so. And Hill's got big power, too. He fucking knocked Johnny Walker's head off that one fight. It's weird, right? You watch a lot of these fighters, right? You watch Yeri. Like, you watch some of these guys, right? They got, like, a weird, sensitive side where, like, they're kind of bitch-made, even though they're tough guys. Like, Hill's kind of sensitive. Holland, kind of sensitive. I don't think Yeri's really sensitive. I mean, I think Yeri's got a heart. And I think sometimes it hurts him. I mean, maybe he's sensitive. At least Yeri doesn't make excuses for his losses. Yeah, both of them. Pereira must have tremendous power. Because I watch him sometimes, like, some of the shots he hit Yeri with, they didn't look hard. He must just fucking crack. Either that or the shit's rigged. And it's crazy, right? Because, well, Jamal didn't really land. Jamal really didn't land on anything on Poatan. But Yuri landed on Poatan. And he's got a fucking chin. Somewhat of a chin. And Adesanya knocked him out. Maybe because he was lighter in weight. It just makes me wonder sometimes if the shit's set up a little. It just makes me wonder. Like, how the fuck did Izzy knock him out? But Yeri don't cause any damage. It could be the extra weight. John Smith, what's up, baby? Monday can't come fast enough. I can't wait for Trumpito to get in office and hopefully fucking turn this country around. I really can't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Izzy must fucking crack. Or it's all fucking fake. I like to think it's not. If they ever prove UFC's fake, I'm done with sports. I'm already starting to wonder with football and basketball and baseball. I'm starting to wonder if sports are fake. I really am. And if they're not rigged completely, I wonder if they influence the calls, you know? Yeah. That's what everyone says when I mean, word around town, right? And maybe I wouldn't doubt Pereira has a better chin being heavier. I wouldn't doubt any of these guys have a better chin when they have weight on their bones. Wow. Commander's got the ball 45-31. You think it's rigged, John? Johnny Smith, you think it's rigged? I'm starting to wonder, dude. Right. Money, money, money. Money. Wow, Yeri shaved his whole shit. Oh, that's right. Dirt. For that woman that has cancer, I forgot. Oh, they're already staring each other down. Yeri looks laser focused. Hill looks kind of scared. I just don't like Hill, man. He made too many excuses after the Pereira fight. Both guys around the same age, same height, same weight. Yuri got an inch reach. Yeah, right, John? It could be. Jamal Hill only has 14 fights. 15 fights. He's the favorite, too. I thought he was the underdog. I think Yuri might hit him with a nasty kick. Or like a spinning back fist. Or I think Yuri's going to get him with some ninja shit. I don't think these guys are going to end up on the ground. I think they're going to duke it out. Yuri's got a lot more experience. 30 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw. He's barely an underdog, plus 110. It's a close fight. Yuri Prachka. Yeah, I think he's going to land something nasty like that. Yuri's like a fucking ninja. And I think when he fought, what's his name? When he fought Pereira, I think Pereira was smart enough to not get caught in those positions, not in that distance. Plus, Pereira's like 6'5", I think, or 6'6", with a massive reach. So anytime Yuri came in to do something, he was going to take damage. Here we go. Looks like Jamal don't know which hand he wants to lead with. Keeps switching back and forth. Doesn't know if he wants to fight righty or lefty. Come on, Yuri. Use them kicks. Start landing some front kicks, some calf kicks. Yuri's got to use his kicks. I don't have a Trump hat. I have a Trump shirt on him. Oh, big left hand by Yuri. Might have stunned him. Either that or he woke him up. That was a big shot. Oh, Yuri got clipped. Took a knee, too. Both guys say they're good. Jamal throws that big check hook, boy. Yuri got to use them kicks, man. Got to use them kicks to keep him off you. I don't know if he's trying to bait him. I'd be tapping those legs and those knees if I was Yuri, too. Yeah. Crazy. Commanders looked amazing tonight. I told people all year long I don't trust the Lions. I said it all year long. I told people what happened to me taking the Lions last year. I said, be ready. It's going to happen again. Sure as shit. I don't like Yuri fighting backwards. There you go. A little better. Oh, hit him with a big left. I told you I don't like him fighting backwards. He goes forward. He fucking makes something happen. There you go. There you go. Don't get caught chasing. Don't get caught chasing. Reset. Another left. Big right. Hill lands one, too. Nice knee. Oh, big left hand by Hill. All right, brother. Thank you, John. I'm glad you appreciate it. I wish more people watched them. I think I do a pretty good job, too. Thank you. Oh, just missed a head kick. Hit him with a spinning back fist. Nothing crazy, but caught him off guard. Big left and a right from Yuri. A knee. Another knee in the clinch. Nice duck. Yuri looks good. Wow. He's got to be careful, though, because Hill has knockout power. He's got to be careful when he gets inside them zones. He's got to be careful in that pocket. Another big right. Oh, he got hit with a big uppercut by Hill. These guys are swinging for the fucking fences. Woof. 35 seconds to go. We're only in the first round. Another left and a right from Yuri. Hill trades one back. I got 20 seconds left in round one, where I am. Prachka, 28 significant strikes. Hill, 15. Hill, a little busted up. Oh, Prachka does some damage right before the bell. Hill's busted up. He got a bloody nose. He got a shiner. Got a little cut under his other eye. He guided me to Tennessee. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. The shiner on the bottom of Jamal Hill's left eye looks like it's blowing up as he sits there. Oh, he got stotched. Big left hand. That was a great first round. You're absolutely right, Winham. But Yuri's still got to be careful. Yuri took more damage than he had to. Got to stand up. My back's starting to bother me. Yuri pumping the jab. I told you, Maki. You said it too. Every fucking year. Who knows? The Eagles don't show up tomorrow. It could be fucking two of the bottom seeds in the Super Bowl. Oh, watch out. Hill coming forward. Prachka's got to keep coming forward. When he doesn't come forward, he gets in trouble. I didn't see an eye poke. Same old Lions. Is it over, Mark? I did not see that coming this round. I don't know if that was an eye poke. Looked like a punch. Right in the fucking eye. Jamal Hill's only 12-2. He's already fought for the championship and been a champion. That's amazing. He should be working on the rest of his game. Keep going forward, Yuri. Do not let off the gas. You got more tools than he does. Jamal Hill's really a boxer more than anything. Unless he's learned something I haven't seen. The more technical Yuri makes this fight, as far as using feet, better off he is. And controlling distance and moving. There you go, Yuri. Use that front kick. Yuri's got long legs. I love when he uses that front kick. He's not really using it. He just took a 3-piece. Use that front kick to keep him off of you. Nice exchange. Good counter by Yuri. And I think Yuri got poked or hitting the balls. Something happened. Oh, what a fucking douche. A definite John Jones poke. You know you got to close your hands when you punch. Oh. Take your time, Yuri. I don't know why he didn't close his fist. Makes you wonder if that shit's intentional on him. That was pretty bad. Yeah, Jokic is having a good season. Nuggets better get it going, though. They've been struggling a little bit. They don't look like the Nuggets of old. Oh, don't end this fight on an eye poke. Come on. His eye's fucked up, you can tell. When he blinks it, the lid is fucked up. I just watched it moving.
Sounds like Mike Beltran to give him 10 if he needs it.
Yeah, Mike Beltran doesn't want the fight to stop. He's just trying to calm Yuri down, right? Because Yuri's like trying to go fight him.
He wants to go. He wants to go. He's good to go. All right, we'll keep an eye on it.
Yes.
Damn right I can see.
Damn right I can see.
He said, "You're damn right I can see." I'm surprised they didn't take a. They, like you said, they never really do. But when the fingers are straight, that should be a point deduction, because you know you got to close that fucking fist, unless you're bitch slapping someone like Nate Diaz, and even then, these fucking guys know better. 2 minutes to go. I got Yuri up 1 round to none. Use that front kick, Yuri. Keep him off you. Oh, big right hand by Yuri. Jamal got a chin. Wow. Jamal's taking some shots. Yuri's taking a few too. Use that kick there. Yuri, use your kicks. I'm surprised we haven't seen Yuri use the calf kick more too. Oh, he had a side kick there on the calf, on the knee. Nice job by Yuri. Hill just missing. Yuri's on fire, dude. You got to be careful, though. Doing a good job with distance. Wow. Maybe fighting Pereira improved his striking that much. Because even though Hill fought Pereira, it didn't go long. Yuri went a couple rounds. I think twice. I told you, Jet. I told everyone all year long, pump the brakes on the Lions. I hate to say I told you so. They did it to me last year. They had to win 2 more games. I would have won like 15,000. And they fucked me. I go, nope. Never again. The year before, they fucked me on a bet too. That would have won me some money. Good round. I think Yuri's up 2-0. I think. What do you guys got that round? Lions eliminated. All I need is the Eagles to take care of business the next 2 weeks. And the Chiefs to take care of business. You got it 1-1? Yeah, this round was close. This round was close. I could see it being 1-1. Two more fights after this. Yeah, I think Yuri is not using his kicks enough. And he's letting Hill come in too much. Here we go. Round 3 of 3. Fight. I think Yuri should return the favor and poke him in the fucking eye back. I wish I haven't seen a stat for significant strikes yet. I saw it in the first round. Yuri was up by like 7. Close to the end of the round. I didn't see one for last round or overall. Nice left hand and a right. He's got him on the run. He's got to be careful coming in, though. He can't get counted. Big knee. Couple uppercuts from Hill, though. He's got to be careful in the clinch. Hill's got power. Both these guys do. Hill's busted up again. Another right hand from Yuri. Hill lands a couple. Guys are swinging for the fucking fences. Yuri got to stop. You got to get off that back foot. There you go. Throw a kick. Change heights. Every time I watch Yuri do well, he keeps his fighter off of him with kicks. Nice left hand there by Yuri. 3 minutes, 10 seconds where I am. Yuri keeps looking for that Superman punch. Ooh. Good thing he slipped that one. Hill was swinging for the fences. Ooh, big body shot by Yuri. Front kick. Nice job by Yuri. Hill's chasing. Nice counter. Yuri looks really good countering him. Something he didn't do well against Pereira because Pereira. Oh, shit. Big right hand. This might be it. Don't get over aggressive. Don't get over aggressive. And he did. This is where he could get hurt. Oh, man. This is where he could end it, too. Hill's in trouble. Some hammer fists. Call this fight. It's over. Hill's done. Yep. Yuri Prachka. Woo. Big right hand. Good night, Irene. Where was that against Pereira? What the fuck? Maybe he had an extra moment, inspiration from that woman going through hell. That was the best fight of the night I've seen, definitely. Woo-wee. Yuri Prachka. He wants to retire. Is he fucking nuts? Why would you retire, man? You just fucking knocked out a bad motherfucker. Hurt him twice. I think he busted uphill worse than Pereira. Holy shit. Big right hook. Holy shit. And he hit him with a left before it. Hill didn't see either of those punches coming. And like I said, he counterpunched. That's the best I've ever seen Yuri Prachka counterpunch in quite a while. Holy shit. He did it quite a bit, too. Damn.
Prohaska in the octagon as you see the reaction from the Jet Sam Gym.
Oh, yeah.
Martin Karavinov and everybody else, Michael Sauer, Yaroslav Hojabak. But there's one guy who's beaten Yuri.
Hill got to work on his game, man. He's a good striker, but he doesn't throw any leg kicks. He doesn't throw many kicks at all. Haven't seen him wrestle much. Myself personally, I don't know if he has. You got to be able to do a little bit of everything in this sport. So when you face a guy that might be better at something, you got a fucking advantage somewhere else. Yuri Prachka, man, impressive. Great counter punching. Great counter striking. And he didn't even use his kicks that much. He pretty much fought a boxing match. He just beat the shit out of him. I think Hill's going to be humbled. Hopefully he just shuts his mouth and starts working.
Everything. Really, everything. And after my last fight, I said, I don't know how it was, but I wanted to have more hands up. So I hope it worked.
Well, you certainly had more head movement and you were more elusive tonight. You said after the Alex Pereira fight that you had to evolve. What did you do differently?
I think you saw it. So, in training, a lot of things, a lot of more like importance in the training, not just to be. Yeah, of course, I will be every time me. So I will do my challenges.
That's one of the best Yuris I think I've seen. And best I've seen out of him in a long time.
Look at the big screen at some of these impressive moments. You had some moments where you caught him. This was a big one. Where you dropped him with his right hand.
That fucking counter right hook. It was a straight left, and then a big right hook after Hill tried to knock his head off with a right hook. And he caught him coming in and fucking put him down. Woof. Hill tried to fight back. He did try to get up. He scrambled around. He got decked again. He did his best to hang in there, but no, there was really nowhere to make money, Mark. There was a big upset early in the card. By an up-and-coming fighter that lost. Peyton Talbot. And I thought about betting against him, but he's looked so good. And I wouldn't have put a lot of money up. But if you put $100 up on the guy that beat Talbot, I think you would have won about 800. I thought about putting like $20 on that fight, but I didn't because I like Talbot so much and he looked unstoppable up until the night. But there weren't really any fights to throw money on. Maybe some There was nothing that I thought like was worth taking a risk on. And I don't bet a lot of money like that anyway, but my max bet is usually $100. And there's the woman he shaved his head for that's battling cancer. God bless her. Impressive. Yuri was the underdog too. If you took him by KO on a $100 bet, you would have won $85. Or no, $185, excuse me. And you would have got your 100 back. Brian Ortega in the house. CM Punk. My boy Diego Lopez. Diego Lopez got a fight coming up soon. I think he's going to get a title fight soon. I really do. Everyone, Jet. There was like 4 or 5 people that came into the chat that aren't even subscribers that said that were losing it. They said they were going to get rid of that shit. They said they were getting rid of it. That's why I never fucked with it. Because I had a lot of people telling me, like, you're funny. You should do stuff on TikTok. And I was like, why? They're going to get rid of it. I'm glad I didn't. You know how many people are going to lose a ton of money that were making money on TikTok? I know there's some people that make millions off that shit. Oh, they're going to fucking, there's going to be withdrawals from that shit. It's going to be like heroin withdrawals. Yeah, I think they're doing it because there's something up with it. I do think that. If you watch TikTok in China, if you watch Chinese TikTok, it's all educational videos. You watch TikTok over here, it's all bullshit. And then they had all that shit with that balloon. Who knows? The U.S. government could have put that balloon up saying it was TikTok that did it just to get rid of it. That's why I kind of stopped covering the news, because the more I cover it, the more I look into things, the more I realize we don't know shit. If that makes sense. Yeah, I got rid of my Facebook. I got rid of my Facebook for a couple reasons. Number one, I was getting doxxed. Number two, I was like shadow banned. My people weren't getting messages. And number three, I didn't want to be involved with whatever my ex had going on. Whatever shit she's up to. I didn't want to have to see it all over and over. And so I just got rid of it. I don't really talk to anyone on that shit anyway. Everyone I know knows where I am and where they can find me. Or where my family is. But it's probably going to cause people to fucking lose it. That's all I use too, Jet. I have Rumble, but I don't use it. I wish Rumble would blow up. If Rumble was set up like YouTube, I would fuck with it. But it's a nightmare to use. And another thing I didn't like when I was using like YouTube and a lot of that other, well, YouTube really don't do it to me. But when I was using Facebook and Instagram and shit, if I talked about something, or if like me and my girl were talking about needing something for the house, I would get an ad instantly trying to sell me whatever we were talking about buying. Or we talk about going on vacation or buying a house, and I would get tons of shit that I had no business getting. Like, oh, we heard you're looking for a house. How the fuck did you hear? Yeah, it's getting pretty bad, 1M. That's why I just take it for what it's worth now. You know, I enjoy hanging out with you guys, and it is what it is. Until I can figure out how to navigate it. It's crazy, right? I have not got a new subscriber in almost fucking 2 weeks. And I know I'm covering a lot of sports and shit, but it seems like when I don't cover like political bullshit, or I don't cover like controversial topics, I don't get the views. It's like they want me to cover the shit that drives people nuts. And I just don't like doing it all the time. Kids are going to have to suck it up. Those kids should have never been on their phone and on TikTok nonstop. There should be a time limit on the internet. It should be a law. There should be a law that kids can only be on the internet for like an hour or two. That's probably too much. Really, Jet? That's nuts. That's too much. Here we go. Marab Divas Valy versus Umar Nurmagomedov. Coming up in a couple minutes. Who do you guys got? I got Umar. I'll be right back. There we go. Uma looks like he's in fucking amazing shape. Something to look for in this fight with Umar and Marab. Marab, I was reading an article and I looked into it a little bit. I think Marab got hurt in training. Looks like he's got a nasty scar on his leg. And in one of the pictures I saw, it looks like it hasn't healed yet. Umar likes to throw leg kicks. It's something to look for in this fight. Keep an eye on Marab's legs. I think one of them has a pretty good cut on it. Not sure if it healed. But it's something to look into. Marab Divas Valy from Georgia.
It just feels like an arena in the future. It's a good way to put it.
And the sound.
This arena's got a crazy screen. Some wild AI going on. Here we go. Cold main event. Marab making his way to the ring. Looks like he's in good spirits. No, you're not 1M. An hour before I go to bed, I turn off everything. You won't even sleep right if you go to bed near your fucking watching your phone an hour before. I might put on a podcast or something or music, but to actually have the light on or watch it will fuck your sleep up to a whole nother level. That sucks when Jet. I used to get into it with my ex all the time. Same shit. Think everything is personal. Like, can't take any constructive criticism. Say something, they think you're attacking their fucking parenting. The further I get away from it, the better I feel. Unfortunately, you can't really get away from it yet. Fucking Lions shit the bed. Lose by 14. Crazy. I didn't see that coming. Nurmagomedov from Kizlyar, Russia. Minus 250 favorite. 18-0 in his career. He looks super confident. He doesn't look like he has a worry in the world. He's just smiling, ready to go. Marab, 18-4 record. Fighting out of Long Island, New York. He's from Georgia. Absolutely, Jet. Are you still single, Jet, or no? Do you have a new girl you're with, or? Mark, it's never too late. You don't believe in God, Mark? Right. He'll do that to you. Here we go. Co-main event. Divas Valy, the champ, taking on Nurmagomedov. Here we go. Let's get down to business. I don't got no time to play around. What is this? Must be a circus in town. Let's shut the shit down on you clowns. Can I get a witness? Both guys just gauging distance. I thought it was fucking Islam for a minute watching his stance and the way he's built. What the fuck? Both of these guys got good gas tanks. Marab might have the best. Merab might have the best gas tank around, one of them. I'm sure Nurmagomedov has a pretty good gas tank too, though. He looks like he's in phenomenal shape. Throwing some big head kicks. No one wants to grapple just yet. Both guys feeling each other out. Minute and a half into round one. This is a 5-round fight. Merab swings and misses. That connects on the next punch. Nurmagomedov on his butt, but gets up quick. Ooh, Merab landed a nice right. Merab hasn't thrown as much, but what he's thrown seems to have landed. What he throws does land, it seems like. Trying to look at Merab's shin and see if I can find that ankle, that shin bruise. I don't see the cut on Merab Divas Valy that they were talking about. Could have been a load of shit. Could have healed. But Merab looks pretty good early. Nurmagomedov definitely the aggressor. But Merab's landed most of everything he's thrown. Umar trying for a takedown. Good job by Merab to fight it off. This is going to be a good fight, guys. These guys are going to go at it for quite a while unless someone gets dropped. This is going to be serious. Nice question mark kick. Nice job by Merab to stuff a takedown. Couple knees. Oh, Merab looks strong here. I thought he would have trouble stuffing some takedowns. So far, not a problem in the world. "25 seconds in the first." Oh, Merab got clipped. Looks like he's okay, though. But it definitely backed him up. These little guys are quick. Wow. I don't know if that kick landed. But Merab, Divas Valy definitely reacted. Close first round. I don't know if I give either one a round. Yeah, that's fucked up, Mark. Probably because there's another guy there. There's another guy there. And she's probably worried he's going to lose it. Which any man would. These fucking women are brutal, dude. A lot of these women will fucking... I've talked about it. You guys heard me. The minute you can't do nothing for them, or the minute they think they find something better, they hit the fucking road. It happens so often. And it sucks because if you're a person that doesn't want to just sleep around, what do? It's very hard to find anyone that's not just, yeah, it's probably a smart move, Mark. And if he can prove her infidelity, he'll win. I would tell him he's got to prove she cheated. If he can prove she cheated, he's going to get his kids. More than likely. If she was committing adultery, especially with those kids in the house, absolutely. She might. That's why I never went and got any of my possessions. For the same reason. Why would you risk it? All she's got to do is call the cops, even if nothing happens. He's fucked. Oh, Nurmagomedov looking good this round. At least to start. Oh, Merab firing back. Merab starting to come forward. Tries for a takedown. Stuffed. The whole thing's bad. Those kids are going to be fucked up no matter what now. If she was fucking around, no matter what, those kids are going to have problems for a little bit. Hopefully nothing crazy. Their fucking dad is gone. Oh, we got a takedown? Oh, nice job by Nurmagomedov to reverse it. Oh, he's got his back. Here we go. Merab laughing. This could be in trouble. Merab could be going tonight. He could be going tonight. He's got very strong legs. I don't think Uma's in a good enough position to put a choke in. But things change quickly in grappling. These guys are high level. They could do something I don't know about that works. Divas Valy up and out. Nice job. But Uma with the first takedown of the match. Yeah, Uma's a little bit longer. I think it's giving him trouble. He's getting clipped coming in. He's got to take some damage to get in close enough to do something. Because he can't stay on the outside. If he stays on the outside, he's going to get picked apart. Even if he doesn't get hurt, he'll lose by points. I think you're absolutely right. Oh, Merab landed a few there. Oh, Merab starting to let go. Uma counters. Merab trying to get a takedown. Good job by Uma to get the underhooks in. Good defense. Uma looked up at the clock to see how much time was left. 50 seconds to go. None. It's just on to the next one, Mark. If they think they can do better, or they're not happy, or they find a guy that fucks better, or they think fucks better, or I don't know what it is. Plus, think about it, right? All you got to do is leave, and you get a free paycheck. He's got kids with her. They were married. She leaves. She got free money. He's got to pay for that shit. Whoa, big exchange. I don't think anyone landed. Oh, this is a close fight. Close fight. I got Umar up slightly. Like, slightly. I don't think anyone won the first round. I think Umar might have won that round slightly. I got to see some numbers. I haven't seen any numbers yet. But Umar had to take down that round. And he had some ground time. And he landed some big shots. I think he landed more. But most of these chicks, they just grab a paycheck and go. It's free money. Yeah, I got Umar up at least a round. I don't think Divas Valy run the first. I don't know if that means you give the round to Umar or it's even. But I got Umar up. Everyone coming in from Twitter has Umar up 2 rounds as well. Oh, Marab going for a takedown. Oh, he almost got it. Good job by Umar to get out of there. He did take a shot, though. Oh, they counted that a takedown? He didn't. Hey, that was a cheesy one. I guess they're calling anything a takedown now. Yeah, she got him. It fucking happens. Did he have a That's fucked up, Mark. That's the worst way to find out. Number one. Number two, if he's got any kind of money, or he makes a good living, or he's got a retirement coming, she's going to end up with all of it, or half of it. If he doesn't have a if he didn't have something in place before they got married, he's fucked. If he doesn't have a prenuptial, he's fucked. Of course she is. She's a piece of garbage. Of course she is. She probably don't want to work, even though she wasn't. And she's sick of him never being around, so she'll just take his money on top of it. It's the new way women operate. It makes it so I don't even want to look at a woman anymore. It's the new norm, buddy. The new norm. It happens. It's more uncommon that it doesn't happen. Oh, Marab coming forward, but not much connecting. Bunch of wild punches. Good sprawl, blocks the takedown from Umar. Looks like Marab's trying to turn it up this round. Oh, he dropped him, but he didn't do anything with it. Oh, Marab might have stunned him there. And a takedown Marab, but he spun off. Good job. And Marab's laughing. He's bleeding too. Marab's busted open. Umar fucking threw him over his head. And Marab's talking shit to the crowd. You should worry about what's going on. He's talking to Rogan and Cormier. Yeah, you know what it is though, Jet? What are you going to do? You're going to go to jail for the rest of your life or get in trouble? There's nothing you can do, man. Throw the rest of your life away for some fucking shitbag. She's going to do it to him too. Down the road. Give it some time. Or he'll do it to her. Trust me. Oh, you can't grab the cage, Marab. Oh, he got away with one. Umar, nice takedown. Marab should have been taken down in a worse position. Got away with grabbing the fucking cage, it looked like. He's got the crowd screaming. He's like going like this to the crowd, but he's getting fucking manhandled. I don't get it. I got it 3-0, Umar. It's either 2-0 Umar in an even round. I got Umar up 2 rounds. I don't think anyone won that first round. It'll only make you feel better for a while. I've beaten the shit out of people before, and it still doesn't take away the hurt, dude. It doesn't. It just doesn't. Nothing does. Yeah, it's not going to change nothing. It's just going to get people in trouble. Not even a point to it. It's going to make things way worse. Round 4. DraftKings live odds. Nurmagomedov minus 160 right now. So they still got him as the betting favorite. Looks like most of the people on X got it 29-28. Nurmagomedov. I don't know. I don't think that the first round went to Marab, though. I don't. I have to look at the numbers. Like, Marab didn't do a whole lot in the first round. That's my thing. Oh, take down Marab. Dumped him. Oh, missed a big right hand. That might have been trouble. Nice sprawl by Umar. He might toss him here. Marab might have put himself in a bad position, but he's fighting through. Fighting through. Good job by Marab. Umar's got to get up. He's got to get that leg free. He did it. Good job. Looks like Umar's getting tired. He fires back, though. Ooh, just ate a right hand. It's a close fight. Good job. Stops the takedown. Nurmagomedov landed a big right hand, though. Marab's eye is getting beat up, too. And he just landed another one. I don't think I've ever seen Marab with a shiner like that. Yeah, they won. Your boys did it, man. Nice job trading. Uma's starting to bust him up a little bit, though. Merab's still smiling, but he's a little busted up. Oh, big shot by Merab. Uma's even got Merab's blood on him. He's landing them left hands. It doesn't look like much, but they're starting to add up. What up, Foster? It's a close fight. Very close fight. I think Uma's winning the striking, though. Oh, here comes Merab. Uma could use a takedown here. It would definitely help him. Can't get it. Merab just keeps coming. Oh, he took a big shot again. Merab's getting busted up. Fighting off a takedown still. Oh, Merab takes another left. Merab just eating left hands like crazy. Oh, big takedown. That might have won Merab this round. Khabib starting to get pissed off, you can tell. That just tied George St. Pierre for the most takedowns in UFC history. But this might be tied going into the fifth. This is going to be close. But Merab is taking a fucking beating too. His eyes fucked. And I think Uma's got a little cut now, too. He's going to have to dig deep.
Yes, this is a real time fight. Look at the difference in the demeanor. Look at Umar in the corner.
Look at Merab. He's standing there like he's just, fifth round, okay. This is only fifth round of 10.
Yeah, Merab is in great shape.
Now, or are you going to watch the fifth round first? My goodness.
We knew this would be fun.
Yeah.
But I feel like this has exceeded expectation. I want to hear what Khabib's saying to him.
This is the mental part. This is the mental part.
Just your hands. Just your hands. You understand?
This might be a tied fight going into the fifth. It's going to be close. Going to be very close. Even though Merab didn't light things up in the first round, he might have had a better percentage. Here we go. This is the mental part. I thought Umar would have more success grappling. I knew Merab was good. I didn't think he could fuck with Umar, though. Come on, you guys. Someone got to do something. Oh, no. Merab goes for a takedown. Good job stuffing it. Umar keeps landing that left when he does throw it. Got to keep going forward, dude. Good wrestling by both guys. Merab looks like the aggressor. That's not good. That's going to make it look better for him judging this last round. Another takedown attempt. He's definitely been more active than Nurmagomedov this round. If he takes him down here, it might be enough. Very close. Umar got to slip this. He's got to break his grip. He's trying. He's getting high. He's got to be careful. If he gets his hands too high, Merab will toss him. Oh, he breaks off free. Merab lands the shot. I think Merab's up in this round. Even though Merab's taking more damage, I think he's been more active. Got to see the stats. You really don't know until you look at the figures. You got to look at significant strikes. You got to look at damage. You got to look at the takedowns. No one's really had a significant amount of control time on the ground. This is a close fight. Very close. I don't think Umar's done enough to win this fight. You got to beat the champ. You know, you like to be the champ, you got to beat him. I'm not sure he's beat him bad enough in the judge's eyes. He's busted him up, but Merab's had his moments too. And he keeps coming forward for the most part. Can't let him get this takedown. See if they count it as one. I don't think it will. It was close. It shouldn't. But they call takedowns a lot different in the UFC than they do in wrestling. Oh, big left hand. Divas Valy takes it. Couple more lefts by Umar. Minute to go. Who wants it? Co-main. Another takedown attempt. Stuffed. A lot of attempts. Nothing landing. I wonder if that'll count at all. Oh, Umar lands a couple more shots. Couple leg kicks. Head kick. Lands a left and a right. Oh, Merab might have stunned him. Going for another takedown. Got him down. Doesn't try to do anything. He's talking shit. That's a takedown. That might be enough. 16 seconds to go. Another takedown. That just won Divas Valy this fight. That just won Merab this fight, those two takedowns. He's going to run around the ring, stay away from it. I don't think it's so close. That's one of the closest fights I've ever seen in my life. Very close. But if you look at it, right, it's so many ways to look at it. I'm just saying, look at it, right? Merab took more damage. Merab's face is busted up. Umar's isn't. I'm just saying. I think it should count a little. It usually doesn't, but it should count. If you look at their faces next to each other, Merab took more damage. The cut man did a really good job on his eye, too. And I think he's going to retain his title. These guys got to run it back. It should count, right, 1M? It doesn't seem like it does, but it should count. I wouldn't be mad if this fight went either way. Umar landed I think Umar landed the biggest shots. Merab had a couple more takedowns. Even though a couple of them were cheesy, they're still takedowns. Not in wrestling, but in UFC. I would love to see the numbers. If you look at the numbers, then you can make a better judgment. The percentages, significant strikes, the percentage landed. I wouldn't be mad if this went either way, but I think they're going to let Merab keep his belt.
Two. So Magomedov defended multiple takedowns. He was clean in the striking, but I mean, Merab Wallace really is
Close.
I mean, I've never seen anything like it, man. I really have not.
I'm going to be up all night after that fight. I'm going to go back to my room trying to figure out who has the second.
Khabib's fucking pissed. Khabib's like, I should have fucking went in there.
5 rounds. We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 48-47, and 49-46 for the winner by unanimous decision.
Unanimous.
And still.
Wow. They gave a unanimous to Merab? 30-27? Hey, the human centipede's back to hate. 30-27. I don't know about that. Ugh. Not much. Gonna boot you the fuck out of here. That's what's gonna happen. See you later. Have a nice life, dickhead. Another one of my stalkers. Bye. It's got to be bots, too, because whenever I bounce one of them, like 3 people leave at once. It's so weird. Yeah, that was close. I'm not mad that Merab won, even though I don't like Merab. He fought well. He fought well enough where I could see that he was the winner. He took more damage, though.
Machine, but when I take this fight, it was six weeks notice, and then I was injured. I have a big cut on my leg, and I have an infection. But I know that UFC needs me. I heard from somebody inside.
Told you he had a cut. He just said I had a big cut with an infection. Told you guys. Do my research. Wow. I can't discount the gas tank of Merab Divas Valy ever again. He might have the best gas tank I've ever seen. Definitely better than Colby. Colby's got a hell of a gas tank. I think Merab might have the best gas tank I've ever seen. He did not look tired at all. Incredible. He's like a little fucking caveman. He's not even fucking breathing heavy. No. No, his endurance is something else. It really is. I lost this fight. I tipped my cap. I took Nurmagomedov. But even if you don't pick it right, you got to keep it real. You can't be a bitch like everyone else. You fucking lose, you lose.
It was an incredible fight, an absolutely incredible fight. The pace was insane. Was anything at all surprising to you?
I think first round I won. Other was like close.
He's gassed.
I don't think I will this fight, but alhamdulillah, any position. Alhamdulillah. And after first round, I can't punch because I think I broke my hand. And games go like, I don't really know how I waiting. But any position, alhamdulillah. Good or bad, always I will say alhamdulillah. Thank you God. And I need watch this video like my fight, and I don't think I lose this fight.
You thought you should have gotten the decision.
I'm not agree with the judge. I need to rematch. Like,
You need to see it.
Yes, I need to see this all rounds.
Was there anything surprising about this fight? What did you expect coming in?
Nothing. I knew he's a tough guy. What I don't wait, I will break my hand in first round.
Well, Umar, you are still one of the absolute.
If he broke his hand in the first round, man, and he went 4 rounds with Merab, that's fucking crazy. Maybe he did. Maybe that's why he didn't knock him out. He hit him with some fucking shots. There's been some knockouts, Mock. You just missed them. You missed them all. Been a couple knockouts. A couple submissions. This has been a pretty good card. Chris Lieben was one of the judges. He gave Divas Valy the last 3. One of the judges had it 4-1. 4-1? I don't know how you score that fight 4-1. Mel Gibson, you're fucking nut. What do you guys think of Mel Gibson? You think he's fucking out of his mind, or you think he knows stuff we don't? Sean O'Malley, you fucking fruitcake. I can't stand Sean O'Malley. Oh, he drives me fucking nuts. Another guy that can't wrestle. Yeah, I know he knows about shit, but he's a little fucking wacky dude. He went off on his old lady that time. Or that girl he was fucking with that had hoary behavior. You don't think he's a little off, though? You don't think he's a little cuckoo? I'm sure he does. But I think he's kind of fucking wacko, too. Like him kind of thinking he's crazy. Like I just don't know if I believe him because of it. And it's like I said, it's like You never fucking know what the truth really is. You could do all the research under the sun. You still don't know if it's true. Donate money to LA. Donate money to LA. Where was all the donations for fucking everywhere else? Not trying to be a hater, but this has been a pretty damn good card, 1M. I can't believe we got another fight to go. You think Rogan's a plant too, Mark? Maybe. Very well could be. Like I said, honestly, the more research I do, the more I realize I don't know a fucking thing about anything. Oh, that ain't that nice of him, 50 cal? Fucking scumbags. What's that with the gift shit? Crazy. I should get rid of that gifts thing. It's probably more of a robbery for people. Let's see if Islam Makachev can at least get the Dagestanis one win tonight. Do you guys think Armin Sarukian's really hurt? Yeah, some of it's wild, Mark. Make you wonder. Make you wonder. And a lot of these people just do clickbait shit, too. There's so much clickbait. That's why I don't do a lot of shit, because like I could make videos that are controversial all day, every day, and probably do well. But for what? For what? Just to make people fucking go crazier? He might have. He might have. I heard he might have had staph. I heard he might have hurt himself training. I heard a couple things. I heard he couldn't make weight. And they didn't want everyone to know he couldn't make weight. Yeah, I'm sure it would, Jet. I'm sure it fucking would. Just covering politics was starting to. I think he did too, 1M. I get that vibe. You know something crazy too? When I was looking at it, because I watched videos after I found out. Obviously, I watch YouTube like everyone else. And I was watching YouTube videos about Armin Sarukian pulling out. And there's so many people sticking up for him that come from money, saying how amazing of a person he is. The fact that he came from money makes him more resilient and a better person than a person that comes from nothing that fights. Because his family's so rich, he never had to be a fighter. And because his family has money, it makes it harder for him to make it as a fighter. I'm like, are you fucking people nuts? His father's loaded. Got a ton of money. Very, very rich Armenian family. What do you mean? He's got all the fucking money in the world for his family. From his family. To fucking get the best of everything since the day he started. What the fuck are you talking about? And I swear to God, it's like AI doing it, brainwashing, or a bunch of rich assholes from across the world, young kids probably with family that has money, commenting how much harder it is for people that come from very rich families to make it as a fighter. I was fucking like, I was taken back by it. I'm like, how the fuck does that work? Since the day the kid started training, I'm sure his father got him the best of the best. He probably, like, it's fucking nuts. Yeah, Taporia too. That's why I don't like them guys. And then they try to make it look, oh, because I come from money, it's harder for me. Are you fucking crazy? It's one of the most infuriating things I ever have read in my life. And there were hundreds of comments like that. Yeah, exactly, Mark. But then again, I mean, one of my favorite fighters of all time, Marvin Hagler, said that exact quote. That if he ever got too much of an ego and started living too rich of a lifestyle, he wouldn't be able to do it. But I don't believe it. He wasn't even cutting weight. He pulled out at the last minute. Yeah, I think he bitched out. I think so too. I think he might have had staph too. If he didn't have staph, he had the worst ingrown hair I've ever seen in my life. He had a big mark on his chest that kind of looked staffy. And the staph infection isn't what bothers you. It's the antibiotics. But I don't know if the UFC tried to save face. I think he looked scared from the minute he got up there. 1M. During the press conference, he looked like a deer in the headlights. I'm just being honest. Go back and look at it. He looks like fucking, he's in over his head. And it may be because he's not 100%. I don't know. It just will never, I'm sure we'll never know the truth. And maybe he popped. Maybe he popped. Maybe he was off weight. Maybe he had staph. Maybe he injured himself. There's so many fucking things out there. Maybe he's taking steroids with daddy's money. And daddy fucking gave the UFC a ton of money to hide it, or the Athletic Commission. I'm sure Islam will say something after the fight if he finds out. Islam looks fucking huge. Islam looks yoked. Come on, Islam. Islam's fought a lot of tough fights, man. I think he's fought more tough fights than Khabib. Islam's fought a lot of tough fucking dudes, man. I was talking about Tony Ferguson earlier, Mark. I feel so bad for Tony. Tony was on such a roll, and then COVID hit. He got injured, never got to fight Khabib. He got beat without the crowd against Gaethje, and then that was it. But for quite a while, Tony Ferguson was the scariest fucking thing in the UFC. I feel so bad for him. He got caught with that fucking head kick by Chandler. Yeah, his name's Islam Makachev. Or Makachev. I call him Makachev or Mahachev. I think it's really Mahachev, but I've heard it pronounced a bunch of ways. Yeah, they made a fucking meme out of Tony with that one. Fucking sent him to the moon. Probably one of them. Dana was laughing and Khabib was walking away shaking his head, and Dana's just laughing, shaking his head. He's probably like, this fucking guy. I tell him what to do, he don't listen. It's time. Come on, man. Let me see. What did I get right tonight? I didn't get much right today. I got the Chiefs right. I got the Lions wrong. I got Kevin Holland losing right. I got Yuri winning right. I got Almeida winning right. I got Peyton Talbot losing. That's 2 L's. Marab, 3 L's. I'm like dead even right now for the day. Not good. I think he could have had a shot. He might have hit Khabib coming in. It's unfortunate we never got to see it. Tripped over a fucking cord. Most unlucky shit ever. And then COVID hit. But Tony deserves a lot more credit than he gets. And Tony fought so many killers. So many killers. And Tony's old, too. Tony's older than all the guys he was fighting. But to watch him lose to fucking Paddy Pimblett and shit, that hurt. Not that Paddy Pimblett might not end up being okay. But he's just a fucking douche. I can't stand Paddy Pimblett. I think he's got a shitty fucking attitude. I don't like many English people. I got to keep it real. I got to keep it real. I'm not too crazy about English fighters, Irish fighters. I have no use for Connor. I don't really have a use for Tom Aspinall. Out of all of them, I can probably stomach what's his name there that lost his fucking eye. He's probably the one I can stomach the most. Michael Bisping. It's probably one of the only English fighters I can actually somewhat stand. Connor, I have no fucking use for at this point. Paddy Pimblett, really not into. Aspinall, really not into. And I don't know if it's just the way they talk, but it comes off very, very, very arrogant. Darren Till, can't fucking stand him. Darren Till fought some dude in KSI's boxing league tonight or some fucking thing. I don't know if he won. I'm going to check it out in between rounds. But Darren Till had a boxing match tonight. But out of them all, Bisping's probably the only one I could fucking tolerate. Oh, these guys want to stand. Well, he's a warrior. I mean, he lost his fucking eye. I've never been on Reddit, you stupid prick. Nice try. I think Moicano poked him in the eye a little bit. Nice leg kick. Something to watch for. Israel looks fucking shredded. Holy shit. He doesn't look as blown up as he usually does, but he looks fucking shredded. Looks really good. Moicano trying to keep that hand out to gauge distance. Trying to keep Israel from shooting, probably. Oh, Israel hit him with a 1-2. One of them only partially hit. Oh, he slipped. I don't think he got hit, but close. Moicano's dangerous, though, man. He throws hard. We haven't seen any power punches, really, but even his jabs, he's flinging. Yeah, I'm sure he's off a little bit. I mean, he's fighting a totally different guy than he thought he was. And here we go. That's what he should have been done from the beginning. Here we go. And Moicano, I don't think he's got good jiu-jitsu. But if Islam is smart, doesn't put his head or his arms or his legs in a bad place, I think Moicano's going to have a lot of trouble on the bottom. He's in half guard right now. He's going to start pushing him up towards against this fence, too. Watch. See how he's hiking him little by little? Hiking him little by little. An inch here, an inch there. Smother him. This doesn't cost Israel any energy. And it doesn't cost Moicano as a ton. Get your hand off the fence. See? Hiking him towards the fence a little more. Good grappling. Half guard side control. This is a bad position for Moicano. Not a good position. Good job using his legs. It's not going to work. And Islam's got his neck. We might have a Darce. Yup. Good night. It's over. See you later. Done. I knew the minute he got it. Too easy. Islam's the best in the world, guys. Him and John Jones. I've said it a bunch. That was fucking impressive. Moicano, where's your money at, motherfucker? I feel bad. He's got a baby on the way, but I told you guys the minute I saw him put that DOS in, I don't know if it was a DOS or an anaconda choke, but the minute I saw them arms slip in, I knew it was over.
You know, it's hard to get up for a guy when you prepare for a different one.
Can I be honest? Like looking at him in the octagon, he seemed a little bit like, man, you know, like. But you can see that sense of relief after. Like this is, yes.
I just don't know how many champions would have done what Islam did in a
Big left hand down the middle.
By Makachev.
Right hook. Think. Kind of hit.
Lands the right hand. Shoots that double leg. Gets his hands locked. Look at him get to the corner, though.
Easy. Double leg. Single.
Look at him attack the neck and then run
Neck
it back over to
sweep.
the opposite side.
Stop hiking.
It's chain wrestling. Very hard for these guys. And in the moment Moicano turned down to his knees and got to that front headlock position, I knew he was going to attack the Darcy right away. And it's so tight, right? We saw him get Dustin Poirier with this. We've seen him get multiple guys, and they almost panic tap.
Yeah.
When he gets them in his position. Moicano's not just tapping. He's like, get him off.
Right.
Yeah.
It's amazing to watch, and there's the reaction from the corner. Khabib Nurmagomedov, Javier Mendez, Mavli Khabulaev. I mean, this team is just incredible. And after Islam Makachev submits Renato Moicano, Khabib is coaching in the corner, right? These guys never rest on their laurels. Hardest workers in the room. And another title defense to show for it for Islam Makachev, the best in the world. 15 straight. He is 27-1.
Won 15 straight fights.
And
15
his next
straight
fight, he will have the chance to tie Anderson Silva's record. All right, one final time tonight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 5 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to a Darce choke and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makachev.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the winner and still champion, Islam Makachev. Absolutely impressive performance. Once you got him down to the ground, you worked your game, and you got that submission.
I always looking for finish. I told you guys.
Oh, I even got it right. It was a DOS. Because a lot of people like Moicano. Moicano was on a roll. Moicano had tore shit up. Moicano almost put Benoit Saint Denis in the hospital. That's why 50 cal. Do you know who Benoit Saint Denis is? He's a special ops soldier for France. He's part of like the French Foreign Legion. And Moicano almost fucking beat him to oblivion. Might have took his life if they kept the fight going.
Still champion, Islam Makachev.
I had Makachev.
I'm here with Renato Moicano. Renato, you were presented with an unbelievable opportunity to fight for the title on 1 day's notice. Give us your thought on what was going through your...
And that's why Islam Makhachev was a plus 1,200 favorite. Or 1,100, whatever it was. However crazy it was.
Today, and I have so much to say, but that's not the right time. I'm not done, and I will. I don't know if I will ever get a chance like that before again, but I will try my best to do.
Well, sir, it's always a pleasure to see you fight. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Renato Moicano.
Renato Moicano, gracious in defeat, but it's been a lifetime of work to build to this moment, short notice or otherwise.
I think Islam might be surpassing Khabib. I think Islam might be overtaking Khabib. I think he's fought tougher fighters. I know that sounds crazy, but Islam has fought much tougher competition, I think. But Khabib fought some of them guys too. He did fight Gaethje and finished him quick. It's close. I think when it's all said and done, even with Islam's one loss, he might go down as better than Khabib. Yeah, exactly, Mark. But there was and it's weird, right? When you look at it and think about it. Moicano was supposed to fight Darush. Darush has really good jiu-jitsu. He can do a little bit of everything. What would have happened if Khabib planned for him? Excuse me. What would have happened if Islam planned for Moicano for 2 months? Does it even go that long? Islam took all the risk. In my opinion, not Moicano. This ain't going to hurt Moicano. It shouldn't. But I don't know if Moicano has more time to plan for Makachev what he does. He wasn't as big tonight, 1M, but he's more defined. He was more cut. And Moicano couldn't even really stand with him. He got taken down very quickly. And even in the stand-up, the little bit that there was, Islam won the stand-up. Islam won the little bit of stand-up they had. Not a big servant size, but I'm surprised Islam stood with him that long. I thought the minute the bell rung, Islam would take him down and that would be it. I know Moicano is a black belt in jiu-jitsu, but Islam can do it all. He's got some jiu-jitsu. He's got sambo. He's got judo. He's got fucking wrestling. His stand-up continues to get better. Fucking wow. And he finishes him with a DOS like nothing. He got muckled. Absolutely muckled. And he should have known better as a jiu-jitsu guy. You know what it is? The problem with jiu-jitsu guys, a lot of, myself included, I've done jiu-jitsu. I'm not in good enough health to do it anymore. But a lot of guys think the only way you can get choked out is from behind. Like if I don't give up my back, they're not going to choke me out. And then you run into someone that's got the fucking arsenal to do it. You know, I think he was so worried about giving up his back that I think he was so worried about giving up his back and he wasn't worried about a DOS or a guillotine and he got caught in it. Oh yeah, he's going to get paid either way. Either way. This was a good night of fights, in my opinion. I don't think Amin Sarukian would have done any better. I don't. I think Amin Sarukian I don't even know if Amin Sarukian even beat fucking Charles Oliveira last fight. What do you guys think? It was close. I could see why people think he did. But he wasn't like fucking dominant. Like, oh my God, he beat the shit out of Oliveira. If that's not fight of the night, it's got to be knockout of the night, right? I don't know if they still do that, but Armin is gonna suffer not fighting tonight. You bet your ass. And 1M made a good comment. He goes, "It doesn't look like there's as many people there tonight as it looks." And I wonder, like, there's a huge Armenian population in California and LA, from what I heard. And a lot of those people have money. If they knew Sarukian wasn't fighting, they probably didn't show up. They probably sold the fucking ticket so it didn't show. And he talked a lot of he talked a fair amount of shit about being there, fighting for his people, how so many Armenians live in California and LA, and yada, yada, yada. They probably got a refund. I know how Armenians are. Oh, I had some Armenian friends growing up. They do not play. They will go to the fucking ticket office and say, I'll sue you. I want my fucking money. They will fight till the end of fucking time to get their money back. They'll put up such a stink, it'll work. Oh, yeah. You know it. I know you know it. I know you know it by what you said. Yeah, they probably got a refund. You're absolutely right. They might as well be fucking Jewish. Might as well be fucking Jewish. Marab Divas Valy Umar fight was pretty good too. That was pretty good. Let me see if I can find a post fight. We'll check out the post fight on YouTube. Post fight press conference. Wow, they don't fuck around. They get right to it. No doubt. With a free soda and hot dog. And they're going to want their parking validated too. I had a feeling Moicano was going to get choked the fuck out quick. I figured it would be a choke out or a ground and pound. Yeah, right, Jet. I was just going to say something like that, 1M. Oh. I had a friend of mine that was Armenian in high school. Hopefully he don't watch this. He's gonna know I'm talking about him. And yeah, I heard stories like that about his family and shit. Doing shit like that. Like $3 million in the fucking bank. Or money in the bank and fucking all kinds of money in the bank, or have like a jewelry store and live in a 2-bedroom fucking shitty apartment. Like, yeah, we got $5 million in the bank, but you guys are sharing a bedroom till you're old enough. And when you're 18, you're out of here. Straight up. That's fucking the truth, 1M. Yeah, 1M, you gotta come around more, dude. I don't like how you disappear and shit. If you're bummed out, come hang out, man. The fuck? When you're going through some shit or whatever, fucking come hang out. Get it off your chest. I'll be doing the football games tomorrow. Hopefully they're not blowouts. Oh. I think Umar and Marab need to run it back. I will say that. I don't know if they do it right away, but I would like to see that fight again. Like, what happens to Sarukian now? Right? Moicano got destroyed. Does Sarukian fight Islam next time out? I don't know what the rankings are right now, but make like what goes on now. Like nothing really changed. All it really did was hurt Moicano. And I don't think you can like. Should it hurt Moicano taking the fight, trying to save it? I don't know. I don't think it should really hurt Moicano. I don't think if it means Moicano gets another shot, though, either. Do you think if Moicano had more time to train, do you think it changes the outcome whatsoever? I don't think it does. How is Gon the number 2 ranked fighter in his heavyweight when Volkov beat the fuck out of him? I don't fucking get it. Like, you look at it, right? Has Gaethje fought Islam? I can't remember. I know Gaethje fought Khabib. I'm pretty sure he fought Islam, but I could be wrong. Holloway can't really fight Islam. He'll get knocked the fuck out or choked out. No, they never fought. That might be your next fight. How many times has Islam fought Oliveira? Twice or once? Like, Islam's starting to run out of fucking opponents is the problem. At the top. He's only fought him once. Maybe you give Oliveira another stab. Give Gaethje a fucking run at it. I don't know if Max deserves it. I mean, Max got beat up pretty bad last time out. Who did Max fight the last time he got knocked the fuck out? Taporia, right? So Max just moved up in weight. Okay. That's what it is, if I'm not mistaken. And he's beaten Hooker. Who else is left? Chandler, Gamrot, Dairouche. He just beat Moicano. You're going to have him stop fighting guys at 7, 8, 9? They're not worthy of a title shot. I think the only 3 guys, and do you do Poirier again? I mean, you could. It was a good fight. Poirier fought his fucking ass off. But Poirier's been inactive for a while now. He was pretty active last time he fought Islam, and it didn't matter. Sarukian sucked a fat cock and screwed everyone this weekend. So I say Oliveira or Gaethje gets the next shot. Gaethje's fighting Hooker at 313. Right? Gaethje's fighting Hooker at 313. Maybe the winner of that fight. But it's really like Gaethje and Sarukian are the only top guys in the top 3 that haven't fought Islam. You got Holloway at 5. We all know what will happen if Max Holloway fights Islam Makhachev. Can we all agree? Max Holloway gets choked the fuck out quick. I love Max Holloway, but there's no way in the fucking world, in the universe I live in, he beats Islam Makachev. Is that wrong of me to say? I mean, he did knock out Gaethje, though. But Islam's going to put him right on his fucking back. And it's going to be over faster than tonight's fight was. And Holloway hasn't even fought anyone at this new weight. Other than Gaethje. That makes sense. I know they said that Taporia wants to move up. That makes a little bit of sense. I still think Topuria struggles with Islam. I think Islam's too fucking big. And I think he's too good of a wrestler. Ilya could hit him with something. He could catch him. But I think if it goes to the ground, Ilya's in trouble. I think you see the same thing you see tonight. But that makes sense, right? It makes it interesting. Islam's going to move up soon, I think. I wouldn't be surprised. You might see Islam go up to 170. Watch. I read an article the other day, too, where he said he's interested in being a 2-belt champion. I could see him doing well at 170. God damn, it's 1:30 in the morning. Fuck. Let's see who's in the rankings at 170. Michael Venom Page, that ain't a problem. Vincente Luque, probably not a problem. Stephen Wonderboy Prats Morales, probably not a problem. But there's a big height advantage for some of these guys in the striking. Covington, not a problem. Gilbert Burns, you never know. Gilbert Burns is getting old, but he fucking brings it. I don't know if, Joaquin Buckley's not tall, and he's cleaning house. Why couldn't Islam? Why couldn't Islam do the same thing? These guys aren't that much taller. You get to the top. Edwards can't fuck with Islam on the ground. Rachmanov didn't impress me against Ian Gary. I don't think he could fuck with Islam if Islam's heavy. Usman is old and totally destroyed. So I don't even think he fights Islam. Jack Maddalena can't fuck with Islam. Brady can't fuck with Islam. Buckley can fuck with him standing, not on the ground. I can see Islam making a move. Move up. I can see it happening. What's up, Howie? Have to see what happens. Definitely interesting, though. Let's see what Dana has to say in the post-fight press conference. I'm going to turn it loud enough so hopefully everyone can hear it.
On arrivait au club, ça veut dire qu'il y avait beaucoup de recruteurs qui venaient nous...
Was 18,370 sold out, highest grossing event in the.
Dana said it was sold out. How was it sold out? There was empty seats. Going into the fucking final 2 fights.
Arena history and highest grossing MMA event in California. Fight of the night, Robin Umar. You're in Almeida won. Performance of the night. I'm wheels up at 11:30, so let's keep this short and sweet.
All right. Dana, never ideal with a pay-per-view, main event change on 24 hours notice, but you've done it before. So I guess what was your take on,
Here's the crazy part. The budget's $7.5 million for the gate. We're at 9.5 when the fight falls out. Fight falls out, we replace it. We end up at 10.2.
Where did it rank in terms of chaos behind it? I mean, it ended up being a windfall for you, but I mean, how chaotic was it? How difficult was it to pull this off?
Every day is chaos in this business. Every day there's something going on. Nobody pulls it off better than we do.
Islam goes out there and dominates in the main event. I just want to get your thoughts on his performance and being willing to take this challenge.
Incredible, both guys. I mean, for Moicano to step up and accept this fight on short notice, and obviously, for the champ. I told you, I said it publicly. He said, "Brother, I am the champion. I'm going to bed. Whoever I'm fighting tomorrow, I don't care. I'll wake up and I'll fight anybody." So came out and did what you're supposed to do in that position, and actually like a stud.
I've seen a lot of people say that because of that, Islam deserves some maybe pound for pound #1 rankings.
He's already the pound for pound #1 rank.
But is he yours?
Yeah. I'll give it to him.
Wow.
Fair enough.
Are you happy? Is everybody happy now?
Yeah, you finally got you. Arma Sarukin, what do you do with him at this point? I mean, do you automatically rebook him in the next title fight? Do you go back to the drawing board?
No.
He's pissed.
Yeah, he's going back to the drawing board.
Dana's fucking pissed.
I don't want anybody to ever.
1M, something happened, dude. I knew I knew me and you fucking knew it. Something happened.
Is he yours?
Something happened with him. He was being a rich little bitch. I guarantee it.
Yeah. I'll give it to him.
I think Dana had to cover up some bullshit.
Fair enough.
Are you happy? Is everybody happy now?
Yeah, you finally got you. Arma Sarukin, what do you do with him at this point? I mean, do you automatically rebook him in the next title fight? Do you go back to the drawing board?
No.
Wow.
Yeah. He's going back to the drawing board. I don't want anybody to ever fight hurt, ever. We've been in these positions before. Yeah. Went down there with the doctor. Went down there with Heather from the PI, who is, you can ask any fighter or anybody else. She's the best in the world.
It's a fucking back injury. They can't prove a back injury. And Dana ain't buying it, or he's covering something up. Dana's not a happy man. You can tell by his fucking body language. Listen to how he responds. I can't show you the video, but we can listen to it. You can hear it in his voice.
And did what you're supposed to do in that position, and actually like a stud.
I've seen a lot of people say that because of that, Islam deserves some maybe pound for pound #1 rankings.
He's already the pound for pound #1 rank.
But is he yours?
Yeah. I'll give it to him.
Fair enough.
Are you happy? Is everybody happy now?
Yeah, you finally got you. Arma Sarukin, what do you do with him at this point? I mean, do you automatically rebook him in the next title fight? Do you go back to the drawing board?
No. Yeah, he's going back to the drawing board.
Yeah, he's going back to fucking.
I don't want anybody to ever fight hurt, ever.
He's going back to Russia.
We've been in these positions before. Went down there with the doctor. Went down there with Heather from the PI, who is, you can ask any fighter or anybody else. She's the best in the world. And you miss opportunities sometimes, and he did. So we'll see how this plays out for him next year.
You feel like he could have competed?
Next year.
You feel like he could have competed tonight?
I have no idea. I don't know that. Only he knows that.
Last thing I wanted to ask you, just get your thoughts on Merab Dvalishvili, that amazing fight with Umar, and kind of where you see Merab at this point.
The pace this guy sets and the output that he has. I was actually a little surprised in the 5th round. He looked like he was fresh and ready to go. I expected him to run through him in the 5th, and he was a little more cautious and whatever, but he looked great. Yeah, Merab absolutely put on an incredible performance tonight.
Dana's pissed.
Do you feel like you have a problem at the bantamweight division because
he's
who
playing
fights
it cool.
This guy right now? When you look at it, nobody really matches up well with him. Nobody can manage that pace. Like, what do you do in that division to come up with a really good contender at this point?
Yeah, I think we feel that way when guys come off great performances like he has.
All right, here's a fight to think about, right? I don't know if it's something that could happen. Let me pull up my rankings. Oh, I already got rid of it. Son of a bitch. I don't know how the weight classes match up. Could Merab possibly fight? I don't think he could fight. Well, he could, I guess, but he wants to go up. Could Merab fight Volk? I don't know who Merab has fought and hasn't fought, but I think he's going through most of that division. He's worked his way all the way up to champion. Could Merab fight Topuria? Topuria would have to go down, right? Volk would have to go down, or Merab would have to go up. And he's not that tall to begin with. Just a thought, though. They're looking for fights for Merab. I think you run the Almeida fight back soon. I don't think he won like by an astronomical amount. I think he might have won by a round, maybe two.
But we'll see. We'll see what's next. There's always somebody next.
In terms of Islam, and you saying you think he's number one now, like you had gone for years with Jones because of the longevity. What did Islam do in this fight and maybe his previous fight that you looked at and said that puts him number one?
Yeah, I mean, Islam was willing to fight anybody. He stayed active, and he went out tonight and performed the way a guy should on a short notice fight when you are the best in the world and you're the champion.
Sarukian's done, dude.
Yeah.
So John might still have it if he fought Cho at 151.
What's the question?
I said John might still have it if he fought Cho at 151.
Yeah. Don't be dicks. I just admitted I'm giving it to him. He's the pound for pound, all right?
And
probably. I'm just saying. I'm trying to fight him, find him a new
quicker. Is he a guy that you can use earlier because he?
I don't know. We'll see what he wants to do, and like I said, we always sit down and start to plan this stuff out on Tuesdays.
Thank you.
Thanks.
With this win tonight, Islam 15 straight wins, second longest in history behind Anderson Silva, and now the most lightweight title defenses. Do you feel like he is the best lightweight?
Islam's coming up in the GOAT
no
conversation
he's
soon.
the pound for pound best in the world right now, and he's definitely the best to ever do it in that division.
You announced Craig Pelesian will be going in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Can you just expand on that a little bit?
Yeah, listen, you guys all know the story very well. The Ultimate Fighter is what turned this whole thing around. Got people to learn about the sport. And 20 years yesterday, 15 world champions, multiple top 10s and stars. And, Craig deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. And looking back on the, how I feel about season one of The Ultimate Fighter. So it's cool. And then tonight to look to the left and see Chris Lieben judging fights over there too. Yeah, cool week.
Yeah, and he went with DC and Chael as the tough coaches for the next season.
Yeah.
Obviously they won't be fighting, so it's kind of the thinking of how that will work.
Yeah,
That'll
you
be
want
cool.
always want people that are going to add value, be able to
That'll be fun.
teach these kids that come in something new.
Watching
both
DC
those
and
guys are
Chael
great.
against
Plus,
each
I'm
other
sure
coaching.
They'll both be great TV
That might
too.
be fun.
And what do you do kind of with Yuri going
Next
forward? Right? He
tough
has the two
season.
losses, but he beats another former champion in Jamal Hill. There's not too much room in the rankings between him and the top. What
That's
do you feel
the
like he
other
has
thing.
to do to maybe get that third fight with Alex if Alex continues to defend?
Got a log
I don't know.
jam
We'll see. We got to
at
see how
light
this plays out
heavyweight.
with Alex now, and I doubt people don't not want to see that fight again. So we'll see how it plays out.
Just two more outside of tonight. Patricio Pitbull, the longtime Bellator champion,
Yeah.
he got a unconditional release from PFL, and he says he badly wants to fight in the UFC. Are you interested in bringing him into the featherweight division?
I don't know. I'll talk to the boys about that, and we'll see where we're at.
Another one is Aaron Pico. Ali Abdelaziz said his exclusive negotiation window, I think, ends this week.
I definitely know the boys are interested in him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to look ahead to the next pay-per-view, UFC 312, where does Khamzat Chimaev fit into the middleweight division? Do you think he'll get the winner of Strickland and Duplessis, or is he going to fight again before a title shot?
Yeah, I think he probably gets the next shot.
Thank you.
Dana, right over here.
Yep.
So Grant Dawson said he's hoping for a Beneil Dariush fight, that was kind of being talked about. Can we confirm that, or is that anywhere close to being confirmed?
Don't know yet.
All right, who impressed you the most tonight?
Oh, shit. I mean, it would have to be the co-main and main event. I mean, Merab, the pace he set, how good he looked. I think a lot of people thought he might get out-wrestled by Umar. That was not the case. Oh, and by the way, we didn't even mention this, that he broke George St. Pierre's takedown record, all-time takedowns in UFC. So, great night for him, and then obviously Islam came out and delivered. Yeah.
Absolutely. Anyone surprise you tonight? Maybe Howdy Barcelos is like a 7-1.
Yeah. No, that was a great
That was
win too.
surprising to me.
And
Peyton Talbot.
also, Almeida
Gotta wake up.
beat the number 7 ranked guy and did it spectacularly. So a lot of guys really had good performances tonight.
How about the girl, Aylin Perez? Is she going to get someone top 10 possibly very soon?
I don't know. We'll see.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
Dana
Yeah.
over here. Dana, you're showing a lot of love to the Inland Empire in Anaheim. This was a great event. The Intuit Dome really lit up. Is it safe to say LA County could get more UFC events again in the coming years?
No, we're never coming back here ever again, sir.
Why
It was a terrible event. This place sucked, and we're never coming back. Yes, this place is beautiful. I mean, look how badass this arena is. Look how good it looks on TV. You know what? I'll tell you what I love tonight. So many people came up to me tonight and said, "Thank you for not pulling this fight out of LA. LA needs this, and we needed this." And obviously, when you look at the gate and everything about tonight was awesome. And yes, we will be back to LA.
Thank you so much. Charles Oliveira was a very prominent part of Fight Week. With Armin now back to the drawing board, is it safe to say he's the front runner maybe for Islam at 155?
No clue. We'll figure that out on Tuesday.
Dana, and then finally,
Arman
Ritter
fucked that
had a
division
great
up.
victory. Caio Bahayo's on a roll. Hamzat's on a roll. Can you just talk about where RDR fits into middleweight and just how that division is shaping up right now?
They look good. I have no clue. Figure that out on Tuesday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dana over here.
Yep.
Craig Peligian gets inducted to the UFC Hall of Fame, first Armenian inducted, especially to announce that in Los Angeles. Obviously, Arman's not fighting, but still, you had a lot of Armenians in the crowd. Just talk to me about, what that moment was like, and also tell us a little bit about you and Craig's relationship.
Yeah, it literally just fell this way that, we're here, and the Armenian, the whole thing just sort of landed on tonight.
No, you set it up that way.
But
Shut
yeah,
up.
I mean, I've had a 20-year history
He thinks
with
people are
Peligian,
stupid.
20-year relationship with him, and he's one of the best, producers of television in Hollywood. And we lied to him tonight on why he was here. Like, asked him to come to. He had no idea that was going to happen, and he was pretty excited about it. So
Did you talk to him afterwards?
he was with me. Yeah.
Final question I have to ask you. You said going back to the drawing board with Arman. Kind of tell us about what that looks like. What are you going to kind of envision?
I don't know. He's not getting a title shot, so that means he's going to have to fight his way back to the title.
Wow, he's
Thank you.
fucking ripped.
Dana, you said that the UFC was going to come here.
He's got to fight his way back from the title shot as the number one contender.
How crazy that situation was.
It wasn't at all.
Wow.
We were coming here no matter
Something
what. Listen, you have to
happened.
have a backup. You're a fool if you don't back it up and something really
Something
goes wrong.
happened.
But we go. We're going. We went through COVID.
You got to fight your way back to a number one title shot.
There wasn't a time where
He's the number one guy that got an injury allegedly.
And you're catching a plane. Where
Something
are you going,
happened.
DC?
I'm going to DC. Yeah.
Can you tell us what you think this means for the country after the next
I don't think he's even going to give him to
It doesn't
Poirier.
suck. I can tell you that. I'm really happy about
I
it.
think he's
and,
fucking pissed.
I love him. I'm
Something
really happy
happened.
for him. And he's actually going to.
He'll come out
here
eventually,
On
hopefully.
Friday. I talked to him this morning. He says he's coming to California on Friday.
Something happened, dude.
And, wants to help out.
He told him he's got to fight
Thank
his
you.
way back
Yes, sir.
to a title shot.
Dana, did you see two former rivals, Israel Adesanya and Robert Whitaker,
Sounds like it's
filmed
a
an
couple
episode together,
fights.
and they were training together? What'd you think of that?
I didn't know that. That's fascinating. Very cool.
And one more from me, another middleweight, former UFC middleweight, Darren Till. He won a Misfits boxing match today.
Oh, Till
I
won.
saw that on the internet. Yeah, I saw that. I never heard of the guy he fought, but
Me
I
either.
guess he's a tough guy, and it was a big deal that Till beat him the way he beat him.
Yeah.
Then over here, after the Umar fight, you had a short conversation with Khabib. Did he think Umar won somehow? Maybe he was hoping he won. And what's next for Umar?
I'm sure he was. We didn't talk about that. I told him great fight, and he said thank you. I don't know what's next for Umar.
Hi, Dina.
Yeah.
Over here. For the French people, do you have any update regarding the fight between Manon Fiorot and Valentina Shevchenko?
What's the question?
For the French people,
Yeah.
for the title between Shevchenko and Manon Fiorot, is there going to be a fight?
Do we announce it? No. Okay, we'll announce it when we do it. We'll announce it. Thank you.
Dana, right here.
Yeah.
After Merab was announced as the winner, he walked straight to you and had some words that he shared with you.
Yeah, he and I have had a kind of a goofy relationship. So he was just saying, listen, I love the UFC. Thank you for everything. And yeah, he was going crazy. I said, talk to Joe. You and I will talk later. So.
Well, when you say goofy relationship, what?
It's been pretty public how goofy our relationship is. He's done some things that I didn't love.
Rob's an idiot.
You
That's
know,
why.
and I don't dislike
He
him
is.
at all.
No, he's an idiot. You
It's
do.
just
Everyone
we've had some
does.
moments.
No one likes
I have moments
Merab.
with everybody. So
Okay.
He's a fucking moron.
Well, was part of this, he was vocal about wanting to wait 2 more months.
That's why he don't get
He
tired.
had said in an interview that he thought that Merab was pressured into taking this fight. How was the negotiation getting him to take this fight when you wanted it this month?
if Merab was pressured into taking this fight, it worked out for him.
Yeah.
What was that all about? Like, was he injured or
Who?
Merab?
I don't know. Ask Merab about that.
Yeah, I'll ask him about that. And then the last thing I wanted to ask real quick, toward the end of last year, you had said that you had a meeting that you were going to have to fix the UFC rankings, and we never really followed up or heard from you what that meeting was. Can you tell us what those?
Yeah, we're still working on it, and actually, we should be announcing that next few weeks, right? Yeah, like 2-3 weeks.
Oh, they're gonna come out with new
Does it
rankings.
have anything to do with AI?
Yeah, and some other stuff too. I think we have a good plan in place, and when we're ready to unveil it, we will.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Gonna use AI too.
Dana, los mexicanos están un poquito acostumbrados, la afición mexicana acostumbrada a ver a algún peleador mexicano en este tipo de eventos. Un mensaje para esa gente con respecto también a lo que se viene este año para los peleadores mexicanos.
You know, all the Mexican people are so used to actually having Mexican fighters at an event like this. Against East California. Any messages as to what's going on for Mexico this year? What's in store for Mexican fighters and Mexico?
You know, it's funny. That's a great point, sir. We were talking about that a couple days ago, or today, or yesterday, whatever the hell it was. We were basically saying, can you imagine that we're in Los Angeles with two Dagestani guys, a guy from Georgia and a guy from Brazil, are the co-main and main event. The place sold out, breaking records, and the arena's going fucking crazy. This was unheard of. You know, you would have had to come here with De La Hoya or some boxers from Mexico back in the day, but it's just a testament to how much the sport has grown and how you don't have to have, guys from certain areas to roll into different cities. It's actually fascinating. But what was his question
Plans
about
for
Mexico?
Plans for Mexico this year. Mexican fighters, Mexico.
We're going to Mexico City this year, and you know how invested I am in Mexico.
Mexico City,
PI, the whole
high
deal.
elevation.
Lots of good things for Mexico this year.
Hey Dana, just in the middle, towards the back. Last year, you told us early this year you'd have an announcement to make about entering boxing. Are you close to making that announcement?
No.
No,
There's stories being
too
written
busy
out
doing
there,
power slam.
but no.
In the New York Times with a boxing league with Turki Al-Alashik.
Yeah, I saw that article.
What did you make of it?
I think that the article is incredibly premature, and if there was a deal done, it would have been announced. You would have had quotes from me. No quotes from me or UFC or anything. So
Once the Apex has had its expansion, could we see boxing at the Apex?
I think you can see a lot of things at the Apex after the expansion. The Apex is going to be badass when it's done. It's like a $26 to $30 million expansion, so it's going to be very nice.
Looking forward to seeing it.
Thank you, sir.
Dana, you mentioned just Los Angeles. It was a great turnout.
It didn't look like a sellout.
Tsarukyan's fans didn't get to see their guy fight.
They might have sold the tickets, but people didn't show.
Yeah.
A lot of Armenian fans wanted to see him tonight. You really didn't get to see that from a fan base standpoint. Would you want to bring him back like a fight night at the Honda Center just to bring him back
No,
to
you
Southern
don't even want to
California
talk about
to get that
Tsarukyan.
opportunity?
I don't know what we're going to do with him next. I don't know what's
He's going to
next.
get rid of
We'll
him.
see. We're sitting right here, right now. I have no idea.
Watch.
Cool. Good night,
Something
everybody. Thanks.
happened. He's fucking done with Tsarukyan, dude. He just said it straight up without saying it. He goes, is he going to come back here? Maybe a fight night, maybe fight in LA. He goes, look, man, I don't know what I'm going to do with Tsarukyan. And walks away, drops the mic. Smart businessman. Smart businessman. He's trying to make Tsarukyan feel the pressure. Yeah, he's done. Listen, right? Mr. Rich Boy doesn't need money. All he wants to be is a champion. Oh, he's tough. It's tougher for the rich boy to make it. And then he can't fight through an injury. See, the problem is not the injury. The problem is he did it with less than 24 hours before the fight. He did it with like 1 day to go. And it was like the most hyped fight. And it was a highly hyped fight. It was a big fight. He's fucking done, dude. Whatever happened. Whatever happened. Dana ain't happy. Dana's not a happy man. At all.
But because I was prepared for to win the fight. Every round, every moment, every change, every
But yeah,
every
Dana's not a happy camper with that situation. It's quite obvious. Oh shit. Well, my friends, I love you guys. I gotta call it a night. I'll be back on at 3:00 Eastern time today. I think it's 3:00. The Eagles play 3 or 4. We'll do the Eagles, Rams. We'll do the Buffalo Bills, Ravens, and then Monday, we will do Trump, maybe a Celtics game versus Golden State, and we got Notre Dame versus Ohio State that night for the college football championship. Love you guys. I'll peep you in about, let's see, it's 2:00. I'll see you guys in like 12 hours. Get some rest. Sweet dreams, fuckers.